everyone, I figured I was going to do a little video. It's been a long time, and this time around I've bought a little camera, and I'm going to be showing some stuff that I make in my garage where I do all my mixed media stuff. So hopefully you're going to like this, and this little video segment is going to be about making something, a calendar with some used frame. So it will be in segments, and you can follow along, and hopefully you'll like it. So here's the frame that I purchased at a thrift store, and as you can see there's writing on the top, and it's one of those frames that has the little plastic so you can put pictures in it. So I removed all the screws and everything, and I put them in a little pill box. This way I make sure that I'm not going to lose them, because I don't know about you, but I keep losing my parts, my small parts. So if I put them in one of those little pill boxes, I make sure that I don't lose anything. So then I sanded everything down, and I use my tacky cloth, as you can see, to remove all the sand before I can paint it, because otherwise it gets all sticky. And you can see I paid $5.99 for this frame, and I will be removing the rest of the labels later on, because I figured it doesn't matter at the bottom if it's not painted. I don't mind. I use baby wipes while I'm working to get my ends clean, and here's the paint that I'm using. It's all paint that is acrylic, and it's from the dollar store, so very inexpensive. I use a little antique white and a turquoise type of blue, and then I use a little rag to wipe everything off, because I wanted to have it a more aged look. Little tip for you as well, the rag, you can just let it dry, and once it's all dry and with paint on it, it's kind of neat to be able to make flowers out of it. So don't throw away those little rags. Of course, you don't want to put them in the wash, because that will remove the acrylic paint. It's all in fast forward, because I figured you don't want to see me paint in real time. It would have been a 40 minutes plus video. And I think you can get the gist of it even when going faster that way. I think I chose those colors because I'm just back from camping and I'm still feeling the beachy and summery feel, and I don't know, chalet type of look. I use my Tim Holtz little eater to speed up the drying process, because I hate waiting. And of course, as I was drying it, I put my fingers all over it, so I had to redo some touch-ups here and there, because of course the paint was gone. So that's what you see me doing there. If you let it dry, you wouldn't have to do that, but I'm not one to wait. The sheets that you see on my cabinet is silicone sheets. This is the varnish that I use. It's a Liquitex matte varnish. That's what I use to protect the frame and protect it from peeling and whatever else. As I was saying, the sheets that you see on my desk, they're all silicone sheets that you can get at the dollar store. It costs, well, the dollar store is no more a dollar store here, but I bought those for I think $3, which is much less expensive than buying the actual craft sheets that you would get, and they wipe clean perfectly, so it's amazing for painting and stuff, and you can just clean it afterwards. Here I had to put more paint on the front because there was writing on it, and I don't want the writing to show. I don't know yet what I'll be writing on top of that little calendar. I need to finish it off and of course do the inside first and see what was going to be the first page or whatever. And I might actually decide not to write anything on it and just let the first page speak for itself. I don't know yet. So that back is much darker than what I'm going to do for the inside. I decided I was going to flip it over and use the outside as my new front and the writing as the back, so that the writing doesn't show, but it's a lot easier to match the inside with the wood and stuff to the actual rest of the calendar piece. So as you can see, I'm trying to match it and see how close I am and what I need to add to it. So I added a bit more blue and then remove some of the paint with my little rag to make it more fitting with the calendar. The varnish really dries quickly, so it's fun for that. And of course you see me putting my fingers. I get into so much trouble doing that. I can't tell you how many times I've put my finger and then it wasn't dry and I leave this big splotch. I was lucky this time it wasn't the case. And you can see I just used baby wipes, and look how easy it is to clean up. So now I'm just putting back part of the hardware just so you see how it is with the finish look of the wood. Of course the pages are not in yet, but you can get the part of the finished project like that. I was gonna put the little screws, but then I figured it was useless because I would have to remove them eventually anyway. So I'm pretty happy with how it turned out. I think it really looks beachy and aged and kind of neat. Now this is the first calendar page that I have already shared on my blog. It's using a My Whimsical Little World image, and it was for Canada Day. And I used on the back some cereal box, and that's what I'm going to do for all the rest of the calendar. Is I'm going to try to use some recycling material, and that's what I'm going to show. So right now I just showed you the month of July, and I will continue showing you the rest of the year. Bye bye, and don't forget to like it.